2-1.
I mean, he's exactly 2-1 if you want to he averaged in the playoffs like 6 point something assists and like 3 turnovers. So that's 2-1.
So they draw even then. That's
Yeah, yeah.
playmaking.
So I
No,
mean,
no,
but
no, 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 no,
honestly,
no. They
I
don't.
just
They don't draw
I
even as
don't
playmakers. They don't draw even as playmakers.
I
but
don't
that's just the
I
assist
can't.
numbers. Those are the assist numbers. But also, you got to remember, Giannis draws mad gravity, and he's making his teammates way better, bro. Like that Bucks team is such a good 3-point shooting team because of the abilities that.
Yeah, you have to build a wall to stop Giannis. That's how the Raptors beat him. And he didn't have shooters around him. He had Eric
Okay,
Bledsoe.
but that's not peak
Yeah,
Giannis, bro. That's
yeah,
not peak Giannis.
No, I'm supporting Giannis. I'm here for Giannis. All for Giannis. That he's on peak MJ level.
You can't build a wall around Giannis anymore.
Not anymore.
That's
He doesn't have Eric Bledsoe at point guard and bums around him. Yes, they surrounded him with shooters smartly.
So I don't know, man. I personally think that Giannis is a better scorer than MJ, better playmaker. Defense, I mean, I think.
Why do you believe he's a better scorer than MJ outside of efficiency?
He got a better mid range. He got a better mid range than
bro.
It's getting there.
2K, when let's say you play 2K, right? And you're dropping some dude off with your center, and you're up 21-3, right? And you win the game. Do you care that you went down low and you were just dunking on fools' heads?
Exactly.
No,
bro, you disrespecting people and the skill set that they develop year after year after year when you say that.
So that means
I'm just letting you know the people who take time in year out and develop their skill set, you're just saying you don't give a fuck, put the ball in the basket. And that's not how the NBA.
No, that's not fair.
He improved his free throw, his mid ranger.
Are you implying that Giannis has no skill?
I'm not.
No, I'm saying Jordan has a better skill set offensively.
Did you not watch the Nets series, bro? We saw two of the most skilled players in the NBA get dropped off.
No.
Dropped off, bro. Because
somebody's got their finger over their mic. But let me say, I think it's AC. Let me say, bro, I do not. I again, Fletch, you're late to the conversation. We do not give a fuck about if I make only right hand layups in the game, and you put the ball between your legs, behind the back, 360, all this other stuff, just to score the same 2 points. At the end of the night, if you have 30 and I have 30, it's the same thing. It really does not matter. I thought we lost that narrative a long time ago. To show back up this series or the last series, it doesn't matter. 30 is 30, no matter how it's gotten.
I just saw something scary. Mark Price is getting MVP votes 92-93. He was 8th, tied with Karl Malone. I don't know if I can really stand this anymore. No, because Mark Price is not even getting. No, yeah, it's just the talent level is not even close. That's not when you see that, it's just like no.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about how you get your 30. 30 is 30. If you get your 30 from half court shots, and somebody else gets their 30 from putbacks, 2 people had 30 that night. Like it doesn't matter to me. I really want to put that to rest.
Michael averages 34, but Giannis averages like 29.
Yeah, so at least 30 in the playoffs, dog.
Yeah, they both average 30 in the playoffs, but MJ's is still noticeably better.
No, I remember the stats. I searched it up like 30 minutes ago. Giannis averaged about 57% from the field.
That is true.
And MJ had 51%. So I like, what point does
But Giannis or Michael Jordan should be better from the line.
Bro, it doesn't matter.
It does. It does. We've seen it.
He's not taking. Giannis is not taking that many free throws for it to really matter. First of all,
It mattered in Game 6 when Giannis had 19 free throws and made 17 of them. If he did that for the entire series, they probably win and probably win in 5. To be honest,
they won, right?
They won regardless.
They did win. I know. I'm saying that it does matter.
He shoots 59% from the 59% from the line. It's not great. It's below average, but that isn't. He's not going to the line.
Giannis shot 72% from the free throw line this year.
This year, okay. So
No, we're talking about in the playoffs.
in the playoffs, he shoots 69%. So,
Yeah,
But
I
again,
think MJ6. Yeah.
I've given y'all scoring, so I don't. Y'all just keep
I'm not
running
giving
around the.
I'm,
I'll
yeah,
I'll
that's what I'm
concede it.
arguing.
I'll concede it for the sake of the argument, but we just keep running around scoring and just breaking it down into more subcategories to make MJ look better. He has scoring. That's fine. What else does he have?
No. I mean, we can do the same thing for defense for Giannis. Giannis is a better paint protector. Giannis
Oh yeah,
is
but I don't want to break it down like that. I think we just all know Giannis is a better defender.
yeah. So I guess we're asking ourselves, which is the bigger gap, Giannis's scoring or MJ's defense?
No, we're not.
wait.
No, we're
No, we're
not.
not.
No, we're not.
It's the
I'll
opposite.
give you.
MJ
Then
made
how,
all defense.
I'll give you. I'll give you I'll give you the scoring because there's more parts to offense than scoring, and Giannis has it in every other category offensively outside of scoring, which I conceded. I'm not. I don't have to. This. I don't care about the gap. You take whatever gap you want to get. There's still playmaking. There's still rebounding. There's creation. However y'all divide it up, whatever. And then there's defense. There's a whole defensive side of the ball. And Giannis checks all those boxes over MJ. MJ has scoring. That's cool.
I'd say
How is
MJ
he
probably
better?
point of attack defense, but Giannis is still a better help defender, paint protector, all that.
So you would say he's a better defender. Again,
Yeah,
we can sub categorize it to death. Giannis would still come out better if you sub categorized it.
I mean, also, yeah,
Jordan
Giannis
is
is
a better
a
one-on-one
one-on-one
defender,
defender,
though.
bro. Giannis is an elite one-on-one defender.
He said point of attack. We'll give him point of attack. Because then I would say something about post defense, and it would just be two different positions and all that other stuff, and nobody
yeah.
would like that. So again, I just round that up by saying, hey, Giannis is a better defender, bro.
Yeah.
So I guess we just argue an offense now.
Not even, bro. Giannis is a way better playmaker. And, like, even if we're conceding scoring, which I'm definitely not, I think Giannis is a better scorer. But even if we're conceding the scoring aspect, he's still a better playmaker, better rebounder. Like, at what point does, like, it's really, let's be real with ourselves. It's a 3-point scoring gap and, like, 10% better from the line. Like, it's a 3-point scoring gap that is making this a quote-unquote argument.
And Giannis is a better efficiency, right? Like better clip.
Yeah.
7%,
From the
7%
field, it's
better.
like 55 to like 51.
No.
50,
It's
Yeah,
51 to 58
makes sense. I
50
mean,
in the
it's
playoffs.
in the playoffs, dog. Like, dude was on a tear.
body of work though too. I mean,
Yeah.
Michael's, you know what I mean, less games for Giannis to include in the playoffs compared to Michael, who had a whole, 6 runs of the championship, Eastern
No,
Conference
we're talking
Finals.
about
No.
peaks.
We're
Omar said
breaking
it's
it down.
about peaks.
Yeah, we're breaking it down.
We said we established
It's
89
that
or 90.
individual year. It was 58%,
I personally think
51%.
92 MJ was peak because, like, that
Yeah,
was
I
when
do
we
too.
officially decided he was the best player in the world. Like,
Okay.
92.
Back to back.
In the past 2 years, shoots 56, and MJ shoots what 51. So that's a 5% score or
But,
efficiency
like,
gap.
okay, but we all agreed that, like,
I know. I'm
peak
just breaking
Giannis,
this.
bro.
I'm just telling you for everybody in here.
Yeah, I mean, I think Giannis really took off as a scorer. Like when it made it clear that Giannis is a better scorer than MJ was, like, last year when they added Drew Holiday. They added, like, some competent pieces instead of Eric Blumso. Fucking
I'm gonna be honest. It's still getting better. It's still getting better.
It's still getting better.
It's shocking. Like, I'm seeing him develop his fadeaway packages. I'm like, wow. When I see it, I'm like, if he patents that, it's over. The league is over. He's taking the league by storm.
Like, yeah. I mean, honestly,
I think that's the only part of his game he's missing. Everything else is elite, top tier, in my eyes.
Is there a better scorer than Giannis in the NBA currently now? The only one I can think of is Embiid.
Jokic.
Yeah, probably Jokic if you're going by efficiency. But I mean, Jokic, we got to see more runs from Jokic because he's
What about KD?
Series in the past 2 years.
I think Giannis is a better scorer than KD too.
Yeah, at this point, it's pretty undeniable because
oh yeah, LeBron. Didn't LeBron was going crazy this year.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was going crazy.
LeBron averaged like what 27 on 56.
No. He
was averaging 30.3 this year.
30.3 on like.
No. Well, I thought we were specifically going by playoffs.
Oh,
Because that's where the defenses are actually.
I'd have to look it up.
I mean, I thought we were talking about the present, so I was just including everyone in the season.
Oh, in the present, I mean, if you're gonna say that 2020 LeBron is probably the same guy then as he is now, then I think it will be pretty close because they average basically the same points on literally identical efficiency.
Yeah,
if we go by the,
honestly, well, I mean, you can take away from this is like I think we might be giving a little too much extra hoops for Giannis to jump through than we're giving for MJ, or we're even giving for guys like LeBron.
Mm-hmm. Like, are we?
I
mean, we can start arguing LeBron. I think it'll be a much better argument.
No. Like, think about it. Like, when we're like, oh, Giannis has to win a championship with a team that's not really healthy, but we gave a pass to LeBron when Kyrie and Kevin Love got out. Like, they were out. And we were like, shit, they're not winning a championship. We packed it up, even though, like, we're not giving that same level of treatment for Giannis. We're like, they got to win a championship. They got to go to the finals. And your second best player is out, and you're playing with freaking Grayson Allen as your second scoring or third scoring.
No, I give him the out, bro. I'm just saying, like, to be on peak Michael Jordan level, he would probably have to do something like that.
Why? MJ's never had to do that, though. That's what I'm saying.
What you're saying is the reason that I don't like having the Michael Jordan comparison conversation. I did it for the title of the space because, like, the first tweet, Ball Sack Sports did it. But I'm going to let you know now, for the people that have Mike as the undisputed GOAT, especially people of that era, there will never, ever, ever be a player that will be better than Michael Jordan for a plethora of different reasons. Somebody could come in today. Paolo Banchero could come into the league tomorrow, or Cade Cunningham, or LaMelo Ball, or whoever, Luka. They could three-peat, retire, come back, three-peat again, and win another ring. And people would say that he's still not better than LeBron. I mean, not LeBron James, but Michael Jordan, simply because of how he did it, defense, era, or a bunch of other narrative things. He's not as much of a killer as Mike. He's not a sociopath. All this other stuff. I truly hate this conversation because, like you just said, that you have to make up so many random ass things in order to get somebody over the hump when having the conversation.
That wasn't really random, though. That was just saying, like, I'm giving Giannis a pass because his teammates get injured, but I'm saying to eclipse peak Michael Jordan and how good he was, in my humble opinion, I just think that he would, if his stats and numbers associate with wins, his stats and numbers will peak ahead of Michael Jordan in the playoffs if he's able to lead this team past the Celtics, past the Heat, and beat the eventual Warriors. I'm saying if he does that, which is amazing and incredible, because his stats will indicate that, and the victories will indicate that, and the championship is the icing on the cake. It's logical to assume that would be enough. Like, that just makes sense.
What if it's not the Warriors? What if it's not the Warriors?
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
I just think that's how I think to make it. If it was the Suns, same thing. Whoever it is, it's a champion. It doesn't matter.
If it's the Mavericks,
without Chris Middleton, 100 respect. Even with Chris Middleton, it's still incredible.
If it's the Grizzlies, and if they have to end up beating the Sixers with no Joel Embiid, and I'm not necessarily even saying just you. I'm not going to sit here and get your beliefs, but I'm saying for people, if Joel Embiid isn't fully healthy and they end up playing the Sixers next round, Joel Embiid wasn't healthy either. So this is now the new extreme or narrative or whatever the case may be. I don't like having the conversation versus MJ because people, they only do it for MJ. There's no other player that I can say that I've heard where people do all this stuff for. Oh, I have to say the era and this narrative and that narrative and this narrative. He wasn't a killer and Mike started this and well, he didn't do it with the fadeaway and did you see the type he was floating on there? He just looked better than everybody else. I've literally heard people, Mike is better because he just looked better than all the people he was playing against. And I'm supposed to punish Giannis because he's in a league that's more skilled and more developed than the guys that had part-time jobs back in the day. And that's no
Honestly,
fault to
I think
anybody.
it's nostalgia too. That's probably why. Gotta take that into account.
That's facts. That's facts. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
disagree.
do we all agree that Giannis is probably having a top 3 peak right now?
Oh
In terms
yeah,
of all
I think so.
yeah.
Somewhere around there.
I'd have to look. Curry went crazy.
I can
Yeah,
say
that's what I
that.
was gonna say too. Curry's peak is crazy.
I'd say top 3, top 5, one of those.
I mean, Curry,
I don't know about Curry. I think
LeBron.
the gap on defense is too big.
Probably throw Shaq in there too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
missed a
but
couple
again,
players.
the defensive gap is just too big.
I mean, Shaq was putting up. Shaq had an MVP, 3 chips.
No, we're just breaking them down as players. Plus, Giannis doesn't have a teammate even close to as good as Kobe Bryant.
Oh no, I'm saying
side of
that
the
peak
game.
though. That Shaq peak, like he's not top 5 probably, like somewhere in there.
I think it's a fair assessment to say top 5.
Are we talking peak as in
It's
the stuff
very
they
fair.
did or how they played?
What?
Yeah, pretty much. Are we talking about the accolades they accumulated at their peak or their actual
No,
Both.
their
who they
play.
played the game
Their
at their peak?
play.
I
Well,
don't
it's
know.
both,
You could
right?
say both, yeah.
It's both. It's a
Yeah,
combination of
both.
both.
Okay.
Let's pause the conversation right here. I'm gonna go back to watching. Isn't the other game on? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Grizzlies
back
top
to
5.
watching that.
Oh,
We'll
it's a fire game. It's a fire game.
But
yeah.
yo,
Yo,
before
let
you
me say
leave,
something
all
real
I
quick.
want to say is Russell Westbrook is trash. That's all I gotta say.
Oh my God.
Max, talk to him.
Hey, he's
Talk.
better. He's prime Russ over prime Kyrie though. So
Yeah, for
oh,
sure.
Absolutely.
Oh no. Oh no, bro.
that being said, we're out of here.